Now this card I'm on Magia Master, and I'm going to be talking about Blue Eyes Max, the new structured deck that came out for the 2nd anniversary. So I'll say the good things first, and then the rest will just be a bunch of bad things. So the good thing is that, yes, you get some Blue Eyes UR cards, because a lot of Blue Eyes monsters and cards you need are UR cards. So you get to save crafting points, which is nice. Because, yeah, you're going to be crafting like 2 of these, and then 1 of this, 1 of this, 1 of this, 1 of this, or even sometimes 2 of this. And then there's also Melody, which you're going to have 3 of. And I just realized that Trade-In isn't in this, which you also use in the Blue Eyes deck, so that's another UR card. So yeah, I guess it is good for like getting Blue Eyes just staple Blue Eyes monsters and cards. But there's a lot of cards here that aren't really good for Blue Eyes anymore. Like, I love this card, but it just doesn't work anymore. Like, easily gets negated. It's too slow. I've never tried this before. I'm curious to try it one day. And then we have like this, which, you know, you're not really ritual summoning or fusion summoning much in a Blue Eyes deck, so I don't think that's that good. Then there's Destined Rivals, which sucks. I wish it was just like all of your opponent's monsters for the remaining turn, like all their effects are negated, and your opponent like can't activate anything to negate this. That'd be perfect, but nah, just something that can easily get negated. They can just do a quick effect and negate it. These are still good, but there's just a lot of meh cards in this. Like come on, like look at the come on. Oh my god, these are so slow now. But yeah. And the extra deck, oh my god, not even that good. Like, what's great about it is this. This is okay, and this. These two, no one's running them in a Blue Eyes deck anymore. So yeah, the main reason why they made this structured deck is just to get like the main Blue Eyes cards, which is great. I've only bought 1 because I wanted the deck box, but now I can maybe buy 2 more and then just dismantle my Blue Eyes cards that can be dismantled, and then just have versions that can't be dismantled, and just get a lot of crafting points back. So I guess that's another good thing about it too. So yeah, basically it's easier to make a Blue Eyes deck now because of the structured deck, because it's only 1,500 gems for 3 of them, and then you can just craft the ones you've already had and then just keep these ones that can't be dismantled. So that's another great thing about it. But there's a lot of bad things about it. A lot of cards you don't really use in a Blue Eyes deck. And now I know you're not going to be using this structured deck in PvP and all that, because there's only 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon, 1 Melody. So yeah, you have to buy 3 of them and then just mix them all together. But there's no new cards, which is unfortunate. This is out for the 2nd anniversary. It took them like 2 years to make a Blue Eyes structured deck. For the 1st anniversary, we got new Dark Magician cards in the structured deck, which was like a perfect it was a perfect strategy to make people buy this structured deck. So Dark Magician is like Blue Eyes. There's a lot of UR cards as well. You know, so yeah, like there's a lot of UR cards in Dark Magician as well, like Blue Eyes White Dragon. So it was great that they released a structured deck finally after 1 year. You get 3 of them, and you just get like all the staples, the UR staples, which is great. But what made the structured deck even better is that there was new cards that came to Magia Master for Dark Magician, the ones I'm clicking here. You can see this icon. You actually can't craft these cards. You have to buy the structured deck. So if you wanted to use the new Dark Magician cards, you have to buy the structured decks, which isn't bad, because, you know, if you want to use these cards, you obviously want to use Dark Magician. Well, sometimes people will use this in other decks. But it's 1,500 gems, and you just get a bunch of UR cards. And so yeah, but majority of the people that bought these were people that wanted to use Dark Magician. So this is perfect to get like all the free copies of the staples. But what made this even better is that we got new cards in the structured deck, so it made it even more worth buying. Like, I bought 3 of these just so I can get free Illusion of Chaos, free Magic Karibo is also new, and free of not you, because Chronicle Magician sucks. Free I didn't want free of Tamias, but you know, it's fine. Like it's good. Like you know, it made it more worth it. Like, sure, I have all these cards except for the new cards, but I was like, it's worth it. Like, Illusion of Chaos just helps the deck, and the new, like, even some people don't like Master of Chaos, but it's very aggressive. Like, if you have a situation where you can win with by dealing a lot of damage, Master of Chaos, and it can summon any spellcaster. It doesn't have to be Dark Magician. I think it can summon a light or dark monster in your graveyard. So that's pretty cool. Like, it's good for aggression. Of course, there's better cards, but yeah. So what I loved about this is that, yes, they made it easier to get Dark Magician cards, but for me, I already had them crafted, so it didn't really mean much to me besides the new cards. But I got them because of the new cards. With the Blue Eyes ones, there's no new cards. It's just making it easier for people to start Blue Eyes. I don't even know if there's going to be a lot of people that want to start using Blue Eyes. I guess it could be bait for people that are getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh now, by seeing that Master Duel is having a 2nd anniversary with the classic Blue Eyes White Dragon there, so it makes people that used to play years and years ago come back and go, I want to make a Blue Eyes deck. And you could be saying that there's not many cards missing for Blue Eyes in Master Duel. There's not many cards that are out in like the OCG and TCG that aren't in Master Duel, and there's 2 cards, but I understand why one of them is not in Master Duel yet, and that's Dragon Magia Master, because that's only out in the OCG, and it came out in December. So I understand why that we didn't get Dragon Magia Master in the structured deck, even though I kind of would have loved if they had waited, like, to not release this for the 2nd anniversary and release it when Dragon Magia Master came out, because they could also release Fusion Armament with the structured deck as well. Like, if you wanted to get those cards, you would have to buy 3 copies of the structured deck. But yeah, there's just no new cards. Now, the one card that should have been here, which would have made this whole bad structured deck worth it, is Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Not Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. So I have the monster on the screen right now where I'm moving my mouse. It's somewhere in the middle. That should have been here. And now the reason why, I know some of you are going to say, oh, it's because of the artwork. I know, I'm aware. Please stop. The reason why is that cards that have Kazuki Takahashi's artwork, the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh's, like drawings as cards. Like, for example, there's some cards in the game in the OCG and TCG that have Kazuki Takahashi's drawing as the actual card image that he drew for the card. Those kind of cards are not in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel due to copyright reasons, so we think. So yeah, cards that have his artwork that like he drew, they're not in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and future Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. So yeah, Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon was drawn by Kazuki Takahashi. So yeah, it's his artwork drawing, and it just hasn't been reprinted since it got printed once. So that's the reason why Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon is not in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. They should find a way to add it to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because this is like it's the 2nd anniversary, but they're doing a lot of Blue Eyes stuff. The structured deck, this other stuff right here. You know, let me just go up. Where is it? This here, and then there's the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon Maid as well. So they did a lot of Blue Eyes stuff, and then there's the structure deck too. And it's like, to make this more perfect, you should have added Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon somehow. They need to find a way to bring that monster into your Master Duel, because Blue Eyes is pretty much not, like, it's still not that good with Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Like, it's not like a top tier deck, it's not like super OP, but if you use Blue Eyes and you do really well with it, like me for example, imagine using Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by card effects, and it can pop 3 cards in the field if you used Alternative White Dragon as a fusion material, and then it's 1 if you didn't use Alternative White Dragon as a fusion material. But the thing is, it's a 4,500 attack monster that can't be targeted and can't be destroyed by card effects, and it's pretty easy to summon in a Blue Eyes deck, because there's a lot of times where it's like, alright, I got Ultimate Fusion, I have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in the graveyard or in my hand in graveyard, and it's like I could summon Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is not even here. Oh my, Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon isn't even here. It's like I could summon that, but Neo has no protection, and it can only attack 3 times if it's the only face up on my field. So yeah, them not adding new Blue Eyes cards to this is such a huge disappointment in my eyes. It's very unfortunate. It's good that you can finally get a lot of Blue Eyes UR cards that you couldn't get before, but like I said, you're not going to be running 3 of these in a Blue Eyes deck. Maybe Blue Eyes White Dragon, you know, like I said, 2 or 3 is ideal, but you're not going to be running 3 of these. Like, 3 of these is good, but everything else you don't really need 3 of. You could use 3 White Stone of Ancients. You're not going to be using 3 of this, 3 of this, 3 of this. So you could use 3 of this. So that's kind of worth. It's an SR card. They're pretty easy to craft. There's a lot of cards here that you don't need 3 copies of. The only ones you need 3 copies of are, which you don't have to, Blue Eyes White Dragon. You can get a wave 2, but 3 is ideal. 3 here, and everything else is just, I guess white, yeah, maybe White Stone of Ancients, 3 as well, but the other stuff you don't need 3 copies of, you just need 1 copy. So I don't think it's that worth it as well, to be honest. Like, it could be worth it for me because I already own all these cards and I can just get a bunch of crafting points, which is nice, but if you're going to be making a Blue Eyes deck, I don't know, you can get Blue Eyes White Dragon for free a lot. Like, I think you can get 2 in the structure deck when you start Yu-Gi-Oh! Master, the Dragon structure deck, I think. And then you can just craft 1. Or get 1. No, you can also get 1 from solo mode as well. So you don't even have to dismantle, you don't have to craft Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then, like I say, you just need 1 copy of this, 1 copy of that, 1 copy of that, 1 copy of that. Maybe 2, 3. Yeah, it's not worth having a lot of free copies of cards here, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't see this as a good structure deck, especially that there's nothing motivating me to get it besides this box and the crafting points. Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon should have been in the structure deck, or at least Dragon Magia Master, which I know they shouldn't do. But sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh! Master releases OCG cards that aren't even out in the TCG yet, then they come to the TCG soon. But yeah, my main issue with this structure deck is that it's not worth it, especially getting 3 copies of. Maybe you can just buy 1, which I think is actually kind of worth it just to buy 1, but for free, no. 1 could be worth it. Yeah, 1 is worth it, because you need like a 1 copy of a lot of cards here. And then you just craft 2 Melody of Awakening Dragons. And then there's no trade-in. There's no other Blue Eyes fusions here. Very, very unfortunate. This is not good. Very huge disappointment. It's so disappointing. Oh my god. Like, I mean, you know what? Let me buy. I know I'm saying it's so disappointing. Let me buy like all 3 of them now. I've already bought 1 before, so let me just buy the other 2. All right, let me go to my deck. 1 second. Okay, so ignore the way the deck is for now because I'm still trying to make some updates and everything. Let's go to dismantle all extra cards. Yeah, so I already have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons that can't be dismantled. Let me just write I don't know, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. So now I have 3 of them, and I only had 1. I think I only had 1 that could be dismantled. Same with Abyss. Yeah, same with Abyss. Chaos Max Dragon, I think I had a few. Yeah, see, it wasn't that worth it for me. Because I already had like the 1 copies I needed. But at least I have 3 copies that can't be dismantled, I guess. But yeah, it still wasn't worth it, the crafting points, to be honest. Yeah, I just wanted to test if it was worth it, the crafting points, but nah, not really. But if you already have like 3, like let's say you have 3 copies of Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon that can be dismantled, and then 3 copies of Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, 3 copies of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, alternative, then yeah, it could be worth it. But me, I only had like alternative. Yeah, I only had like 1 normal one, and then 1 glossy one, and then 1 royal finish. So yeah, it wasn't that worth it for me, to be honest. But if you have like 3 copies of you know, Blue Eyes Alternate White Dragon and all of that, then it could be worth it. But yeah, I think you get my point. Very huge disappointment that we didn't get anything new. Nothing new in this structured deck. At least change the artwork or something. Just make a unique artwork for Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. Just make a new artwork for it. Very unfortunate. Alright, going to end it here. Let me know what you think about, you know, that structured deck. You get free melody, which I guess I would have got some melody, right? I think. Yeah, I think I had maybe one or two. I don't know. Yeah, I would have had two or three actually, but now they're gone for this, so I guess that's alright. Yeah, I didn't get much from it. Oh well. I gotta try this one day. Alright, going to end it here. Let me know what you think about this, and I will see you later. Bye.